Steal, black. Set.
On third down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 33, yellow, right, white.
Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Watch out, down.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Young to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
52 blue. Red, cycle. Set.
1st down, Young. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Matthew Wright for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. To send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And a small gain up to about the 32. B.J. Waddam gets their home down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Running left, this is Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Throwing the out route complete. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Great, set. I know you want it.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Great, set.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Dump off to his fullback. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
First down, run with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie him before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, we all know Brock Look, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
This feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Down. Set, go.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. 50, green. Check, black clock. Ready.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. Jukes out a 1-stop. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Great, set. And let's go.
Hurts. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Great, set.
Hurts to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Travis Wallace has it! And the Panthers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
On play action, here's Young. Buying some time right. He finds Sanders. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
33, yellow. Set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 52, 6, mega. 52 blaster. Hut.
They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32. Blue, yellow. Hut.
Young on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Switch, yellow. Set.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Chop. Check White. Ready.
Hubbard again. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Down. 10 black.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 7. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Finds Barkley underneath. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. To the ground with Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here he is to throw. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Black one. Hut.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New England Patriots.
called for New England.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Steps away to his left. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run. pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the gun, it's made. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Here's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they were trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Third and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
But that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
Looking to throw. May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air, May. And this complete to Henry over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw with May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with May. This is caught. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were
under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's May. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here is May. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Gibson from 3 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. All wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 67 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Antonio Gibson. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul.
And that's caught inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jalen Carter breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Gibson here running out of the gun. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's May. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick-6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for New England. 44 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, May with it. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 2. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Andrew McCulba. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if we keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on. Put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle